What's going on, guys? It's Rogan here, and before I start this little video, which is just basically going to be me explaining how I make my money, it's not a guide or anything, I'm just going to be telling you what I do. Jagex, come on now, you can't even get rid of this fucking menu, seriously? What were you guys thinking? Are you on crack? Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck this game. Anyway, we're back, sorry about that little rant, but I'm still kind of pissed at Jagex. Anyway, so basically, ways that I make my money. The first way and the primary way that I make money is through merchanting. Now I don't flip merchant, which for those of you that don't know would be, what could there be? So say Dragon Claws. So just like for a quick example, you'd buy them for 5% under, then sell for 5% over, and you just keep doing that, and you make money off doing that. What I would do is I don't know if it's an actual term, but I would hold merchant it. Now what that means is, say for a whip, you can't do whips because they've just been dropping for weeks now. But for example, say they're rising by a couple of K a day, I buy them for 490k, so just a bit over their current market price. And I'd say 20, but I'd need 9.8 mil. And then, say by the time just as they started to drop, I'd sell them. So say they just started to drop at 500k, I'd sell them back and I'd make 10 mil, and I'd get 10 mil. So I would have made about 200k profit, pretty much by doing nothing, just checking the Grand Exchange database every day or so. Obviously, if you don't check, the less you check the Grand Exchange database, the riskier it will become. Because I was doing Darrock plate body zeros because they were rising, but I forgot to check them for about 3 or 4 days, and when I did check them, they had dropped so much that I'd actually lost money by doing it. So if you're going to do this, it's probably helpful to just check the Grand Exchange database every time before you log in, so every day when you log in. Other ways that I make my money are through skilling. So at the moment I'm getting my mining level up. I've been camping, living rock caverns for I don't even know how long now, and over my time there I've got nearly 3 mil off of ores. Obviously it'll go down because I'm going to be using the gold ores to smith gold bars for smithing XP, but if you were just going to use the gold ores, you would, if I was just going to sell the gold ores, I'd probably make a fair amount of money there. I wouldn't really recommend using the LRC just for money purposes, because, well, it's slow. Money-wise, it's pretty slow. I know there is a deposit pulley there, so, it's pretty much got really quick banking. But, yeah, it's definitely not one of the fastest ways to make money. Skilling in general is really a quick way of making money. It's usually a pretty safe but slow way of making money, especially the gathering skills, so mining, fishing, woodcutting, farming, hunter, ring crafting. Them sort of skills will pretty much always make you money, provided that they'll pretty much always make you money, but it will rarely be quick money. You won't just wake up and do that for a day and, oh, I've got 10,000 million trillion GP on the game now. But yeah, they tend to be pretty safe, because, at the end of the day, even if the prices are rising or falling, for example, fishing for rocktails, even if rocktails are rising, or even if they're dropping, you're guaranteed to always make money because the bait that you use is never going to be anywhere near the same price as the actual rocktail, because that would just be stupid. No one would fish rocktail if there was like a 10 GP difference in the bait and the rocktail. It just wouldn't happen. And for that reason, the bait will always be a considerable amount less than the actual rocktail, so you'll always make a decent amount of money doing that. What else is there? Woodcutting again, U-logs, magic logs, stuff like that. Magic logs are really slow to cut though, so I don't really like doing it. Other ways I make my money is through combat, but specifically through Slayer. I personally train Slayer mainly for the charms. I've got 381 crimsons, 35 blues, 386 greens, and 572 gold charms at the moment. But on the way, Slayer can make you some money. If you look at other YouTubers, you know, if you go ahead and type in RuneScape massive Slayer tab, or how much money can you get from 99 Slayer, or something like that, is a lot of money. Because what they'll do is they'll start Slayer from a specific level, usually a pretty low level, and they'll train it all the way up to 99, keeping all of the drops, or most of the drops, and then they'll showcase all of them drops at the very end of 99 Slayer, and they make millions off of Slayer. Slayer did definitely used to be a lot more profitable. For example, when whips were 3.4 mil or 3.8 mil, you know, if you just camp Abyssal Demons for a couple of weeks, you've made bank. So, yeah, as with pretty much all skills, the effectiveness of it always depends on the current prices, the Grand Exchange prices. You know, one day or 1 month, Hunter might be the best skill to make money off, and then another month, Mining might be, and then another month, Runecrafting. So it can change, which is always good in my opinion, because it keeps the game fresh. You know, if Hunter is always the fastest way to make money skill-wise, you're going to get bored, because you're going to be doing Hunter for the GPs all the time. That's basically how I make my money. So merchanting, not flip merchanting, just hold merchanting or whatever. You know, I keep the item in my bank for a few days and sell it off. Merchanting, I get it through skilling, farming, Slayer, I suppose. I've not really got that much from Slayer, but you know, does still get me some money. And yeah, it's pretty much how I make money. There's probably lots more things that I could do to make money, hence why I've only got 17 mil. Where is my 7 mil? Oh, like, where is my 7 mil? I'm pretty sure I had 17. But yeah, so I've only got 17 mil. Definitely other ways that I can make money, but you know, I don't personally really want to do them because I don't find them enjoyable. But the main thing, if you guys are looking to make money, do something you enjoy. If you know, if woodcutting is amazing money, but you hate woodcutting, don't do woodcutting, because you're going to get bored. For example, say you enjoy fishing but not woodcutting, but woodcutting makes a considerable amount more. By the time you have got bored of woodcutting, so let's say you start woodcutting and then you get bored of it, and then you leave it for a few days, then you start woodcutting again. By the time you started woodcutting again to make more money, you probably would have made about the same amount of money doing fishing, yet if you was fishing you would have enjoyed it. If you see what I'm saying. So it's a game, guys. Don't grind out for days and days and days and days and days doing something you don't enjoy. For example, dungeoneering. I hate that skill. Most of that 27 is off of XP lamps. I'm currently using my XP lamps on summoning, but most of this were from XP lamps, or was from XP lamps, because I literally hated the skill that much that I just had to use XP lamps to even get it up. Same with construction, but this doesn't even have the dignity of having XP lamps used on it. I just got up to 28 one day. I was like, I hate this. So yeah, do what you guys enjoy. Most of the time you'll find a way to make money off of it. If you stick with something, for example fletching, I really enjoyed fletching, but I was losing money by doing magic longbows. And then, because I still enjoyed fletching, it didn't feel like such a grind to me. I could pick a slower option, which was yew longbows, which would make me money. If you guys see what I'm saying there. So yeah, rule of thumb, just do something you guys enjoy, and you'll always find a way to make money out of it. But that's all from me today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a nice day. Goodbye.